Hey everybody, welcome to Obscurities and Miniatures, and boy do I have something obscure for you today. So I've got this new Super Robot Heroes ExCreR kit. This is an interesting one. It actually is a assort assembly. It's made by Orange Cat Industries, I believe. And it actually is a somewhat joint venture between a Chinese brand and I know Wave is distributing this in Japan. And I am a big fan of old school Super Robot Wars OG mechs. And this just absolutely screams Super Robot War Hero Kit. So it is a fully posable, full color model kit. This is the first in a series. They do have a few that they've shown off the samples for at this point. Yeah, Orange Cat is the name of the manufacturer. And you can see here, it's a nice looking kit. For whatever reason, the prices on this guy were quite ridiculous getting it shipped outside of Japan. I actually got it cheaper to get shipped from China, where it's obviously made. And you'll notice there's no Wave designations on this thing. So it has a pull-up lid. Okay. Let's take a look at the directions. Like I said, this is new for me. They do have the full-size artwork. It's in Chinese and Japanese. I know that because it says all the stuff in both languages except in English. Let's see if I can talk my kid into helping translate that. But overall, a really slick looking SD style kit if you're into that thing, which obviously I am. So we've got a parts breakdown here. We have the B sprue doubled, E2 doubled, and D2 doubled, so we've got quite a bit in there. Quite a bit of information on how to build it. Let's take a look at all those sprues. So as I was saying, they are fully colored. We got some nice translucent parts there in yellow, blue, and reddish orange. What is this? I wonder if this is a kit that they're going to make soon. I don't know. That's just their black and white ones. So it doesn't seem like there's any polycaps. That's basically what I'm looking for here. No polycaps, but I'm going to go ahead and we're going to build this and let's see how it turns out, yeah? Okay, we got our ExCreR, or however you say it, all put together here. And I gotta say, looks-wise, it is a sharp kit. It looks nice. But that's about where a lot of my positive comments are going to end, unfortunately. Yeah, it's the first model that the company's released, and I don't know if they have a lot of background in plastic robot model manufacturing, but for whatever reason, a lot of all this extra flash that he's got going on his back here especially, it really gets in the way, and I don't know what happened to the rear skirt armor. Okay. It must have fallen off in between me starting this. No, that's exactly what I was going to say. The joints get incredibly hindered by all of the stuff going on around, but they also tend to be a little bit loose. I think with a little bit of extra glue in there, that'll probably help. But again, the posing on this is going to be very limited due to all of the stuff like the thrusters on the back and on the waist. The legs actually have quite a bit of posability, but again, everything is hampered by all of the extraneous pokey bits that stick out everywhere. There's not a lot of movement in the arms. They tend to want to fall off. And normally I'd be willing to forgive this if the price point was more in line with, you know, a Bandai kit. But when you're offering up, you know, Volks and Kotobukiya style prices for something that is going to have a lot of stability issues, that makes me a little bit more reserved in how I want to spend my money. But I'm always interested in seeing what upcoming new and, you know, I don't want to say groundbreaking, but, you know, movers and shakers are trying to bring out there. In terms of size, grabbing my Dongzhao SD Gundam here, just to give you a good size indicator. You know what, I really need to get a standard 1/144th Gundam RX-78 on screen, so that way we can see in comparison. I was thinking, I mean, if you wanted to make it like a Tau suit, it's almost the right size. If you wanted to go like Commander or something broadside. The only issue is going to be, you know, getting it in a stable and sturdy pose, but I think it would look pretty dang cool. Because that's the thing, it just doesn't want to stay sturdy in any pose that I put it in. So maybe, and this is what I'm hoping, maybe since this was the first kit in the line, that any constructive criticism that could be given to the designers was given to them, and hopefully in the future we're going to see a little bit more sturdy joints, a little bit more flexibility, and less of the movement getting hampered by all the cool looking bits sticking out of it. And otherwise, I mean, it is a nice looking kit, and it really kind of fills my need for Super Robot Wars style original character looking kits that it looks like Bandai is going to start making. We haven't seen them yet, or at least I haven't. But something different and something to be aware of, because sometimes these little tiny companies, you know, just don't get the attention they deserve. And you know what? Maybe your luck will be better than mine when it comes to actually putting this thing together. So, you know, if you see one out there in the wild for a reasonable price, something to keep in mind. And there are other variations coming. I know there's different colored versions that have different weapon options as well. So, something to think about. With that said, this has been High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures, saying thanks for watching, and we will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.